guys, Neil here. Today I want to talk about legs up the wall pose. I absolutely love this pose. It is such a great restorative, relaxing pose. Something I try to do every day for at least 5 minutes. It really is a great way to both start and end the day. It's a relatively straightforward pose. Almost anyone can do it. So it really is a good pose to practice. So obviously with legs up the wall, the one thing you need is a wall and some legs. And as long as you have those two things, then this is how we're going to do it. So as you can see here, I'm using my bookcase as my wall. So there's a couple of ways you can get in, but the way I tend to do it is I just sit with my right shoulder against the wall. So I'm parallel with the wall and shift my hips up. And then from here, you can sort of just lie back, and then you want to twist so that you can get those legs, twist around so that your legs, the backs of your legs are up against the wall and your back is lying on the floor. From here, you just relax, face your forearms to the sky, open your hands, and your feet, you can have them pointed or flexed. If you flex them, then you're going to get a little more of a stretch in the back of the knees, the tendons there. So that's entirely up to you how intense or not you want the pose to be. And then I find sometimes I may just want to shimmy my butt up as close to the wall as I can go. So when I first started doing yoga, this was quite an intense pose. It really aligns you so your legs are straight, and if you think about it, it's like being in a down dog, but with the support of the floor and with your legs supported against the wall. So you're in an L position, just like a down dog or a staff pose, but in a restorative sense, so you're not actually having to put out all the effort for, say, a down dog or staff pose. So from here you can just relax, make sure that the shoulders are nice and relaxed and on the back, the head's on the floor, and you could literally just lie here for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, and you'll find the longer you're here, the more you'll open up. This is an inversion pose, so the blood flow, your heart is on the floor. So it's technically an inversion. All of the blood and the gravity is working against the blood flow in your legs. So this is actually a great flow, great inversion flow. It promotes blood flow. And so yeah, love this pose. It's the king of restorative poses, and you'll find any yoga restorative classes or sequences that you do almost always will have legs up the wall to some degree. And then after you've been here a little while, there's a few variations and things you can do. You can come into Baddha Konasana from legs up the wall if you want to get a groin stretch. So that simply means bringing the palms of base of the feet together, and then you can gently open up those knees for a groin stretch. That's one option. Another option, with your legs up the wall straight, you can just splay them open. So this is more of a wide legs up the wall variation. Again, for some stretching the groins a little and opening up the legs there. And then one of my personal favorites, which is actually a very intense hip pose for those of you that enjoy Pidgey and Fire Log. You can actually, if you bend the left knee, keep your foot against the wall, and then take the right leg and bring the right foot inside over the top of that left knee. Now, from here, you'll feel this is a great hip stretch. The higher the left foot is on the wall, the less intense. So as you bring that foot down, it's going to bring the knee closer to your body, as you can see here in this video, and that's going to create a more intense hip stretch. In this case, as you can see, my hips actually now raised up off the floor, so that's probably a little too far for me, but it is a really good outer hip stretch. So yeah, there's a few variations and a quick introduction to legs up the wall pose. I recommend taking it anytime you've been flying or driving, just want to open the body at the end of a stressful day. So yeah, thank you.